Good afternoon, everybody. We are live. It is Wednesday. We got your 5 free bets in under 5 minutes, 5 days a week. How you feeling, Uncle G?
I'm feeling good, brother. We didn't do so hot on the last show, but we've
No.
done hot all year, so just is what it is.
Yeah, we did good for our members, though. So that's at the end. I'm
That's
glad we did good. I'm glad we
we
did
turned
good for
that
the
around.
members. So cool. Well, we're just going to get right into it. We got some games coming here in an hour, so that we got on our slate today. And our first one, we're going with Mr. Marte of the Diamondbacks for our moonshot of the day. Kettle owns Austin Gomber in his lifetime. He's hitting 462 against them. They're in Colorado. It's over 90 degrees. The ball's just going to absolutely jump out of the park today. This should be not priced in the 300s for where they're playing at.
I like that, man. Diving down, man, I gave out a bad play yesterday in the Yankees. I can't read that Yankees team, but I am pretty decent at reading this Miami Marlins team. This is just a simple. I think the wrong team is favored. Not crazy. I think the Marlins right here should be minus 105. So when you give me plus 111, this is just a no-brainer, one unit. This team battles, and I still have high hope for them in the playoffs, etc. So I hope this is another thing I'll add. A very important time for betting to not have large bets on teams that are potentially missing the playoffs. It's just
100%.
a very dangerous. It's like that fantasy football week 17, 18, 19 in some leagues. You got to be careful.
Yep. And it's the same way with, props and DFS right now, right? Like you can watch the Padres and they've checked out. You can watch them playing. You can watch them swinging. They know they're out of the playoffs, and we're just not going to have a lot to do, right? We see it in the NBA, but that's great advice for our listeners as NFL's getting ready to start to make sure they're guarding their bankroll as they go in. Speaking of NFL, we found some value early today on Bet Openly. We got the Detroit Lions playing Jacksonville this week. And this is plus 142 at Bet Openly. This is plus 125 everywhere else. That's just too much value to give to the Lions, especially with how they're going to play, what sounds like how they're going to play their starters versus their backups. You can't give us plus 7,
17 points.
17 points on it and not have us take advantage of it. So this was one we found it at Bet Openly. Go take advantage of that line.
I love it, brother. Jumping over to Odds Jam. We love partnering with Odds Jam. They spit out so much data every day. There's multiple plays that are, 1, 2, 3, 4% of EV. We try and only share stuff in the high 4s to low 10%. Paul Blackburn, Oakland A's, over 4.5 Ks at plus 135 is showing 6.32% of estimated expected value.
Yeah, I like that against the Cards who strike out at a pretty solid clip. We model him slightly over today. So, and then you're going to give us that, that kind of value. That's a nice spot to take advantage of it. And speaking of value, this is one. This is what's interesting is this might sound counterintuitive to Gino's bet, but it's not. Our DFS Bet Openly play of the day is the Marlins pitcher Jesus Luzardo today, under 5.5 Ks. So here's the thing: Luzardo doesn't walk a ton of people, but he isn't striking out as many right now. He's 25 innings above what he threw in 2022, and his K rate has gone down because he's just a little tired. It doesn't mean that they're not going to win. They have a great pin, but his 5.5 Ks were plus money. This shouldn't be plus money. This should be even at best. So if you're going to give us a chance to take advantage of that, we're going to jump on it.
Cool, my dude. All right, well, let's enter here. We're going to go into the lightning round. This is where Trevor and I give you 5 free bets every weekday. Trev, I want to hand you that mic.
Yep. We're going to give you 5 quick ones. We're going to recap this and go from there. So our moonshot of the day, Kettle Marte of the Diamondbacks, plus 340. They're playing in Colorado. It's in the 90s, and he's hitting 462 lifetime against Austin Gomber. It just shouldn't be that number for that situation today.
I love it. I'm jumping over to Miami. Miami Marlins at plus 111. I have them as they should be the slight favorite. So the true line on this to me is minus 105. That's a 16-point variance. Miami Marlins money line.
I like it. And then speaking of money lines, a play we have going forward is this week is the Lions versus Jacksonville. Plus 142 for the Lions money line at Bet Openly. This is 125 at a ton of books. That's just too much value to pass up in this preseason game.
I love it. And our partner, Odds Jam, they feed a bunch of plays between 1 and 10% EV, even goes as higher than that. But I try and only feed stuff high 4s to low 7s. Odds Jam, 6.32% EV. Paul Blackburn with Oakland, over 4.5 Ks. I got this at plus 135 less than an hour ago.
Love it. And then our Bet Openly DFS play of the day to use in your DFS plays, Jesus Luzardo of Miami, under 5.5 Ks for plus 126. It's the value on the plus money with where the Luzardo's been in his last 5 starts. So I think he can still throw 5 innings. The Astros just K at the lowest rate in baseball by a significant amount against lefties. Damn. Yeah, like a significant amount, but he's not going to walk a ton of people. I think he can throw 5 or 6. He's going to have 4 Ks and still have only give up one or 2 runs at the most. But I just don't think he's going to get there K-wise today.
I love it, brother.
Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Keep in mind, 5 days a week, 5 free plays under 5 minutes. We're going to adjust the time to what we did today. It's going to be at 1:30 Easterns. As we get later in the season here, especially with football, basketball, we want to be going a little later in the day to get some line movement and get access to our picks.
Cool, brother.
Awesome. Let's have a good day, everybody.
Thanks for all your help.